Morning, guys. No, I don't think. But that's where we're at, to be perfectly honest. I think, you guys in the media will set timelines and timetables on it, but that's not what happened. That's not what's happening within the corridors here, in my view. We're in a situation where we're not where we expected to be. That's fair to say, and I think we all acknowledge that. But I would be more concerned if I felt the side itself didn't have the capability of getting points on the board from this point onwards. We're a decent group. I think people who've watched our games, and I think a lot of the comments come from people who have not even bothered to actually watch any of our games. They're just picking up on hearsay and things that they've heard and elaborating and embellishing things in terms of their understanding of what's going on. And I think if people are honest in terms of what we've produced, they've been committed performances, been determined performances, and been winning performances. So that's where we need to step up and make sure that we turn that around. It's the longer it goes on, clearly, the more difficult it gets. But from my point of view, I don't sense any apprehension about where we are. It's in terms of the players themselves, and certainly from my point of view, because I know this group better than anybody else. I know we've got the capabilities of picking up points. Prior to the West Ham game, like-for-like results, we're still ahead of the game, so it is where it is. So that shows you that we've still got the potential to have a really strong second half of the season. That's our intention. We just got to go through it. It only goes away if you start to win. So clearly the focus is on making sure that we've got the ability and the understanding in terms of the opposition who we're playing against, and we need to know what we need to do. So obviously I feed that back to the players, give them my view in terms of what's required, and then we go out and try and execute. And if we do that, then we'll be okay. We'll win games. We're a good Premier League team. We're a great Premier League club. Have been for a long time now, and that's our intention. That's how we expect it to remain. Well, initially you get a little bit of a manager bounce. Sometimes that happens, but usually when you look at the stats, it doesn't make any huge difference. You still got the same group. You still got the group. So do you bring somebody from the outside who doesn't know the group, doesn't know the frailties, the limitations and the strengths of that group, or do you continue with the guy that's worked with them solidly for a good period and understand exactly their capabilities and what they're able to achieve? So I know what my view is. Yeah, I understand that. That's certainly what happens, but I'll go back to my earlier points, and you have to understand that I know this group better than anybody. I've been here for 4.5 seasons. The owners and everybody connected with the club are fully informed, and they come to the games themselves. They're here every week. They're not in some far off land just watching on TV. They're actually here. They're in around the club every single day, so they sense if there's a change in attitude from the players or myself or whatever. So they're close to the coalface. They would sense if something needed to change. It doesn't. We've got good people here, good people that have got the ability to win games in the Premier League, which I've proven for 12, 13 years, however long I've been in the Premier League. So they allow people, good people, to get on with their jobs, and that's what they're doing at the moment. I think you have to acknowledge when decisions you've made have been poor decisions, and I'm not averse to that. Every manager makes poor decisions in terms of the personnel he picks or the team shape or whatever, and I need to step up as well. As well as the players and everybody connected with the club, and we've always done that, and expect us to do it again. It's a challenge, but it's an insurmountable one. Goodness me, we're not tailed off. We're not 10, 12 points adrift at the bottom of the table. We're very much in a group of teams, you could argue, of underachieve themselves. So I think we're better equipped to deal with it than a lot of clubs around us. See you later.